joy in most matchups. Can't help but think maybe the Marth is even a little happier. Tipper down tilt. Not going to get the KO though. Overcommits with that jump. Gets clipped with the Phantasm. Not ready for it. Ready for the Meteor cancel, but not to just contest it outright. And again, Charon dashing in. Doesn't seem to be ASDIing down. Gets knocked away by that get-up attack. See Zeal trying to find the up air off the top, but Charon makes his way back down safely. Not this time though. Eats a juicy back air and gets the sweet spot up B there. Ooh, dangerous situation for the Marth there. Down tilt on shield is definitely not safe, but Charon is a bit premature on his approach there. Gets hit by the get-up attack again. Marth is a little changed in PAL, a little different, but I wouldn't objectively call him better or worse. Still has a lot of good options, and the PAL down air is an excellent combo starter. Being a meteor cancel, you can't DI it when you're grounded as much as you can spiked hit. Marth looking for the grab there. It's a bit late and gets spot dodge shined. Power shield into forward air pressure. Keeps it going here. F smash will catch the sour DI from Zeal and tie game. Zeal returning to his laser focused game plan here. Good forward air that will set up the KO, and he does. Marth takes the lead. Zeal gives up a fairly cheap stock there. Gets a down air, but the platform's in the way. Marth killer will seal the deal, and we got a tie game here. First hit neutral air, doesn't get the grab off of it. Ended up on the wrong side of Zeal. Nice recovery from Zeal there. Get back to the stage. Gets in the way of the neutral air though, but again clips Charon with a side B. See if Charon adjusts these early side Bs from Zeal to make it back safely. Marth definitely has the options to cover that. Strong start here from Charon, and that's going to be Zeal's first stock. Not even 10 seconds past. Brutal edge guarding there. Just relentless, keeping Falco out. Misclick from Zeal there gets him the reverse standing laser. Definitely not what you want to be doing. See the PAL down air in full effect there. It's Charon with the Sakurai angle, and Charon just proving to be the power shield master here in this second game. And again, commentator's blessing. Gets the shield stab with neutral air there, but Zeal wisely DIs down and gets the shield back in time before the second hit. Isn't in any risk of hitting him. Forward tilt sends Zeal out. Ooh, and Charon messes up with that dash attack the wrong way. Still taking the stock though, and maintaining that early lead he earned himself in the first 10 seconds of the match. Zeal poking with up tilts, doing a good job at it. Forward throw, not gonna get the chain grab though, or the re-grab rather. Spot dodge games, both players looking for the grab over and over. Zeal recognizing that that might not always be the best game plan against Marth, and opts to a more conventional style of using your aerials and lasers to make his life miserable. Ooh, and clutch back air to cover that from Charon. Ooh. Zeal comes up a bit short in that grab attempt, and suddenly Charon in a really strong position. Gives it up though. Zeal makes it back, takes center stage, goes back to shooting the gun. taking place from Zeal. Will avoid that F smash. Keeps the corner pressure, but maybe gives up a bit too much stage there. Could have kept a little closer to the Marth without committing too much there. Gets an edge guard opportunity with that forward throw. And you see Charon falling for the bait there of the Marth killer, but Marth still had time, or the Falco still had time to just grab the ledge outright there. Punishes the air dodge. Clutch counter out of shield, and that should have been the game, but Charon pulls the trigger a bit too early on his reverse up B edge guard there. Still in a really strong position. Tries to reach with the neutral B there. You can actually get the longest reaching hitbox with a knockback that sends him out with the shield breaker like that. So I can see Charon was going for some cute stuff there, reaching and covering an option he couldn't have otherwise, but barely spaces it, and he put him in a really dangerous position. Zeal opting to go back to Dreamland. Marth typically having a tough time here. Platform's not ideal for his follow-up games. Zeal taking the first stock, doing a good job there. Lasers from the ledge, gets away with it. Putting on some early pressure here. Trying to get Marth out of crouch cancel range. F smash, definitely not safe on shield, and gets shield grabbed for it. Again, trying to find that laser F smash edge guard, but Charon onto it. Barely spaced outside of it, and another power shield. Trying to make Zeal think twice about his lasers and how he can approach after them. Forward air into dropping up air into weak hit, up smash from Charon. Unconventional stuff, but couldn't quite lead into anything very significant. Both players again trying to find the grab. Can Charon solve this Martharitis he has here? Reverse up B, gets the sour hit though. Forward tilt, might just do it. And he does. Forward tilt sets up the F smash, and Charon in a slight lead here. Again, Zeal may be a little too obvious with his lasers at this point, and allowing Charon to get away with a very risky read attempt in counter out of shield. You see Charon dripping really low to avoid any kind of early edge guard attempt from Zeal there. Air dodge will allow him to die moments later instead. Zeal doing a good job of trying to put on the pressure here. Gets an up tilt, but again, gets clipped by the get attack, and the sour forward air will cover the jump to the ledge. Got to be really careful about how you jump to the ledge against Marth. Sword can reach far beyond most characters' options. That air dodge will do it. 3-0 for Charon, and convincing stuff. Moves on to winners finals. Face Devo. Zeal will have to duke it out on the looser side of the bracket. See a little, the early sequence there where Charon got the early kill in game 2, I believe it was. We're going to see BK versus Squiltendorf here next. Both Berlin players on the come up. Have been for a while, but have really found their comfort level.